I will talk a little bit about elitism in chess. Now, of course, there's elitism in chess.
Oh, I didn't realize there's more to this than just the game. Okay, this I'm gonna put back to regular speed then. Okay.
Chess is the ultimate game, and there is no chance in chess. There is no RNG. There is no there are no teammates which who you can blame. There are no different environmental conditions. Like when you lose because you lost, and there's no one else to blame. But however, when you win, the reward is, I believe, the greatest than in any game, because it's only you who deserves that. That's
also true.
So the reward is yours and yours alone, and it's normal that there's elitism in chess. However, there's too much of it, and it's very unhealthy. For example, in this video that I've asked you to watch in the description below, Penguin Zero talks about the incident with Ben Feingold, how he called Hikaru some dirty names and said that he's only bringing more people into the chess world for views.
I like how he's trying to come up with a word and he can't come up with the right word.
Some other players from the league community, for example, and I've always thought this was a good idea. For example, I learned like maybe 2 years ago that Voyboy also plays chess, and I immediately made a video on one of his games where he was simultaneously playing Yasuo mid, and then when he was going back to base, when he was buying, when he was returning to lane, he would play some chess moves, and I thought it was very exciting. I immediately showed that game because I saw it as an opportunity to introduce chess to other players in the league community. So here it's not much different, and I don't know. I really think it's a good idea, but regardless of what the video in the description below says about Ben Feingold, I've experienced elitism in chess on myself plenty of times, for example, in real life and on the internet as well. I remember some maybe 12 years ago when we were playing in the Croatian Team Championship, and we had the opportunity of meeting some grandmasters there, but you couldn't really talk to them. They always walked together, did everything together. It's like it was like if you're not a grandmaster, you're not even allowed to talk to them. And it was very elitist. I didn't enjoy it, and I don't think anyone else did. But I also remember when I started the channel, everyone was, well, not when I say everyone, I mean mostly negative people were saying that I have no place showing chess games, that I shouldn't be explaining chess, that I shouldn't be even enjoying chess publicly online, because I'm not a very strong player. And it's funny because although elitism in chess is ever present, it's not only present amongst the elite, only among elite players. I've had cases where even weaker players than myself were saying that I shouldn't be like having a YouTube channel, I shouldn't be showing chess. So it's I do understand where all of this is coming from, and it is well, it's I don't really mind all the negative comments that I've received on the subject throughout the years, but someone who is maybe wired differently, mentally than myself would easily give up on what he's doing, or it would really take a toll on his mental health, or I don't know. It wouldn't be. It's just bad for introducing new players into the game of chess, and it's also just terrible for the community. So that's why I've used this quote above the board for this video. It's probably one of my favorite chess quotes. It says, "Chess is a sea in which a gnat may drink and an elephant may bathe," saying that it doesn't matter how strong you are or how weak you are. Chess is a game for everyone, because everyone can enjoy chess. Like even if you just know the rules, you can still enjoy it. And you can see this everywhere. You can see this in bars, in libraries, in the park, pretty much wherever, in schools. It doesn't matter what the level of your playing strength. If you can enjoy chess, then chess is definitely the game for you. And yeah, I think it's definitely something that needs to be addressed, and I think we are now on a good path to addressing it. And also, chess.com is organizing a tournament, not just a tournament, but a tournament with a prize fund of $50,000, where 16 of the most popular Twitch streamers will compete for the prize fund of $50,000, featuring some streamers like Nate Hill, Yasuo, Box, and more. And I've seen there was an announcement that XQC will also be joining this tournament. So it will be like. I don't know what's their playing strength. It might be ranging from 1,000 to maybe 1,600 max, I would say. And they will be competing for a prize fund of $50,000. And these are extremely popular streamers, so it's not. I don't believe for them it's about the money. I do believe they have plenty of money, but it's. So many chess streamers from different games will be playing and streaming chess. I think it will just be a new boom for chess, and it will enlarge the community like tenfold. I think it's going to be great for chess, And I myself enjoyed a few games of League when I was younger, and I'm actually very happy that something like this is taking place, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it, and we're definitely going to cover some of the games from this tournament. So I'm very much looking forward to it. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what your playing strength is. If you go online and if you go to any chess platform, click challenge, the matchmaking algorithm is pretty much the same as in any online game. So if you're rated 1,000, the matchmaking algorithm will match you with someone of a similar strength, and it doesn't matter how strong or weak you are. There will always be so many people that can defeat you, but there will be even more players that you will be able to defeat. So chess is a wonderful game. Try it, enjoy it, and you'll see that it's just awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What I wanted to say on the subject. All in all, do check out the video in the description below, so you know what I was talking about if you didn't get the idea. So yeah, that's the game. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure Felix learned a lot by playing with Nakamura, so many games and getting advice from an elite grandmaster. And Nakamura is doing good work here because it's
goes on. Okay.
It's different when someone like me does it online, since I'm not an elite player. But when Nakamura plays with someone like Felix, like Box, like Voyboy, someone who is an elite grandmaster, then that really puts a huge shadow over elitism in chess, and I think it's I think it's a wonderful thing. So, once again, I do hope you enjoyed it. I would like to thank William Gould, Ryan Bozant, Jacques Wenger, Paul Saxton, and Ralph Dello for a contribution to my channel. Thank you a lot.
Okay. All right, you guys. So I think that's it. Okay. So, all right. So a few things that I will add. I think more or less, again, much of the stuff I agree with, and I will say there are some specific things that I will add to that, which is it's very true. Like, and I'm sure I'll be talking about this with Charlie as well once he's on. Sorry. But what I will say in regards to this is, yeah, like this thing with elitism, it's very true, and I myself in the past have been guilty of it as well at times, where like when you play in chess tournaments, very often it tends to be segmented. It's like the people around you tend to be people at the same level. This applies very much to chess, certainly. But what I will say, not me, yes, but what I will say in regards to this also is that one of the things that you'll notice at tournaments is naturally people gravitate around the same sorts of people who they're with. I've made it very clear. You guys. Like I'm not going to try to say that I was some perfect person in the past. I mean, let's not pretend. And I'm very open about that. But it's very true that like there is this notion, especially like when you're competing, it's like the only people you talk to are people around your level. So this is what he says about playing this Croatian team championship is is definitely a very accurate statement for sure. And I would also add furthermore to leave a comment. I'm not gonna leave a comment right now.
$5. I remember when I was going to the chess club, and since I started very late, I didn't know the basics. But no one tried to explain it to me, even the coach and all made fun of me. Then I stopped playing. Thanks for reintroduction. Love you.
Yeah, so yeah, that's it's a problem certainly, but I would also add in terms of elitism, one of the important things to note is it's not something that solely applies to the top players. Like you will see it at all sorts of levels, and I think in some ways you'll see it a little bit more even in this middle level, like around 2000, 2100, because I think when you get to Grandmaster, you become really, really good at the game of chess. You understand the amount of hard work you've had to put into it to become very, very good. So like there's a certain understanding that it's not easy at all, and so this whole elitism thing, it can apply to many different levels, and it's not just solely like related to talking to people. So for example, one thing that I would add in regards to elitism is that one thing as well, not just like the social aspect, but you'll see that when I play against but you'll see many times that people will not play against will not play against people who are not at that same level. So for example, when we do sub Sundays, it doesn't matter to me if you're 2500 or you're 1000. There are certain other people where it's like when they do certain events, they'll be like, I don't want to play anybody because they're low rated. I just want to play people who are high rated.
Congrats on hitting 10 million total views on your Twitch today.
Oh, thanks, Johnny Moore. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So where was I going with that? Whereas I'll give you an example. So one example that comes to mind, this was a very long time ago, but in 2005, I played or 2004 was when it was held, but it was called the 2005 US Chess Championship, which I won. And after this event, I remember this very clearly because it was at this, what was the hotel we were at? The tournament was held somewhere it was at Torrey Pines, I think, in San Diego. Very nice location. I won the tournament. But after the prize ceremony and everything, I actually stayed in the lobby of the hotel and I was just playing against everybody who was there. Like there were people, I was playing against some grandmasters, I was playing against like people who were 2100, just everybody who wanted to play chess. So again, like elitism, it's not solely from like the social aspect. It's also like are you willing to play chess against people who aren't as good as you are, which is another important factor as well. So no, I'm not flexing, you guys. It's not flexing. I'm just simply stating that again, it applies to there are many different sorts of different types of elitism is what I would say. Nonetheless, I totally agree with Agadmator. Not totally. I agree with what he says. Certainly, in terms of Agadmator, he's doing fantastic work on YouTube. Definitely check out his channel. And as I've said before, what he said about people like saying bad things about him is 100% true. I've seen it. You know, I've not seen, but I've heard about it from certain people. It's like, again, why does this guy have this big YouTube channel? He's not that good at chess. So it's fantastic though. What Agadmator does is great. He's a very good chess player, better than 99% of people who play chess. So it's just great to see the good work he does. That he keeps his head up. He keeps going on. Keeps making the videos. Ignores the haters. Just a